Greetings everybody, running solo today because I have so many peppers and they're starting to get a little wrinkly. So I went through my big box of, I think I'm down to 56 peppers. And I picked out the ones that look like they're getting a little too wrinkly, and I'm going to review those, that way they don't go bad by the next time I can do an episode with Michael. So we're going to start with the Mako Koko. This one's kind of cool looking. It's got like a little curl to it. It's a little bit small, but looks like it is potentially deadly. It has like a slight apricot-y smell, which is always bad news. Apricot-y taste, a little bitter. That's pretty good. The heat is a little odd because it's there, but it is coming in kind of weak. It's like an ember of heat, maybe like a 4 out of 10. But it's the sort of feeling where I feel like it could sneak up on me, or if I were to eat like that entire thing, it might be hotter than you would think the entire thing would be. It's a little deceptive tasting, but the flavor on that is actually really tasty. My heat killer today is Yup, which is some sort of horrible milk product. It is not milk enough to say milk on it, but it does contain milk on it as the first ingredient, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff in it too. It kind of works, but not as well as regular milk does. Why does this exist? Okay, let's move on. This one, super tiny, but it has a scary name. CGN 24360. Yeah. What do you think about that? They're small, but they do have that apricot kind of flavor that a lot of the very hot chilies have. Only the heat on this is not that hot. It's a useful one if you like that apricot-y taste, which is a really good taste. It's got heat. It's a slow burn though. I'm only starting to feel it now. That heat is burning my tongue. The Cap 212 from before is burning my lip. So this is great. Let's see if I can find another pepper to burn my throat, and then I just gotta find some that'll burn my eyes, and then my entire head will catch on fire. It'll be great. At the same time, I'd say it's probably like a 4 on heat. It's a sneaky kind of heat though. I feel like if you picked one of those, it might get you really bad. Next, I have the Krishna Jolokia, which looks like it's just going to be like your standard cayenne pepper sort of thing. But the Jolokia in the name scares me, because there's another one, Boot Jolokia, which is ghost pepper. This doesn't look like ghost pepper, but could be hot. Smoky tasting. The heat is kind of weird. Not getting much, but I'm feeling the sensation in my nose. I'm just getting like pure heat, a little bit of bitterness, and a touch of like a smokiness. Kind of like a hint of like a sun-dried tomato kind of taste in there. And the heat on that is slowly building, but it's getting my tongue and a little bit of my throat. I think I'm also going to keep that with a 4. A lot of 4s in this episode. Yeah, the heat is more of like a chinensis kind of heat, kind of like a habanero kind of heat, but the flavor is more like a Thai chili. This is the Cap 212. It's so small, I'm not going to bother cutting it. just kind of like exploded when I bit into it. That's weird. It tastes like cough syrup, like cherry cough syrup. So it has that cherry flavor that chilies tend to have sometimes, but medicinal. There's heat. I'd say it's like a 3 out of 10 on heat, but it's like kind of bitter and kind of tart. And it's the kind of heat that it's kind of getting my nose a little bit. Not the best tasting thing in the world, but it is interesting. How about the next one? And this is a Dwarf Chilitepin, which I reviewed this before, the Chilitepin, but I reviewed one that was green, I believe. So this one appears to be fully ripe. Also, it's a dwarf one. So, yeah, there you go. Just gonna take one whole. It's very seedy, even though it's very tiny. That thing is like full of seeds. It's fruity, almost like a little strawberry in flavor. It does seem to have heat. It's a little hard to say because I did just have 2 peppers not too long ago, so I'm not sure if those peppers are coming back to get me or it's this one, but I feel like it's this one, and I would say that's like a 3. It's like a tongue kind of heat. It feels like a slow burn kind of heat. This would be a good plant to have like in your windowsill or something. You just like go over, like pick a couple and like throw it into whatever you're cooking. So I think that's about it. Thanks again to Matt for sending me all these peppers. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get through all of them, but it's been a lot. It's been like what, like 20 peppers or something now. So thank you, Matt, for all of that.
Thanks, Matt.
Check out Michael's stuff. His website is in the description below. Yeah, art is in the description below. And I will see you next time. I want to give a special shout out to AltPod and Smarter Every Day. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon is how this channel happens. It's how I can afford to do all the things that I do. So if you want to help me out by supporting the channel and getting some bonuses along the way, check out the description. I also have these shirts for sale. Those are in the description as well. See you next time. Bye.